All right, JQW. Let's get started. What is this episode? What?
4, 3,
4? I believe 4, right?
yes.
Yeah, we on 4.
4?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, it's your man Q. I'm here.
Jay in the building. How y'all doing?
This is Wayne.
Wheezy. Okay.
Easy if you want to call it.
All right. So yeah, man. How y'all guys doing today?
I'm good. It's early, but I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm good, you know. Woke up this morning, so I'm good from there. I mean, a little under weather, but I'm good, though, regardless. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to get over this little small cold that's going on, but it's that time of the year. You know, we in the fall now. Temperatures
It's still
dropping.
summertime, man.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Yeah,
Because fall doesn't start till the 22nd.
well, it look like it started early. To me, 'cause
Yeah, I just
my
yeah,
clothes
man.
start changing, like, and that
When it start getting cold at night, and you gotta turn that AC. No more AC. It's fall to me.
yeah.
It's still summertime.
I know.
It's just cold.
He going off the technical
All right.
time frame,
Hey, man.
which is right. He right. The fall does begin in September.
My windows are open, so that cold air is coming through. I'm sleeping wonderfully at night because it's cold. I ain't mad about it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't miss those 90-degree days
Yeah, I
that
feel
we
you.
had
Man.
like 2 weeks ago.
You know, I just like the Timberland and
the
hoodie weather. You
Hoodie
know what I'm
weather.
saying? That's where we are right now, getting close to. So,
thermals.
favorite part of the year.
Yes, man. I brought my Timbs out.
Oh, you took them out already?
Yes, I did.
Oh, there you go, man. Shoot,
You ready?
to
Suited
start.
and booty. Ready?
I got the hoodies out. I'm ready. I can't wait. This is my season, man. I love the fall.
Show season. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is big fella season.
It's true.
This is where we get the most attention.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because
okay.
this is cuddle weather.
That's right. That's right. Now you're gonna
I
see.
can't be like Jay, this fit gentleman over here. That's not.
What you mean?
I'm not. You're good year round. I'm good in the fall when it's cold out.
No, man. No.
And,
Come
and
on
people
now.
need to be cuddled. That's where we make our money.
Our money. Oh, dang.
You do know. That's a job. Like people get paid to cuddle.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
yeah.
saw a video about it, and I don't know how much the person got paid, but they get paid to cuddle with people.
Oh, wow. I
Like
didn't
it's
know
a
that.
legitimate job, and I'm like, where do you go? Like, do you go to LinkedIn to find that, or do you have to know somebody to do that?
You know what? I was watching Kevin Samuels the other night,
Oh boy,
and that's funny you brought that up because he was telling this woman that you either gonna find a husband or rent a husband,
buy a dog and die alone.
buy a
as he
dog,
says.
die alone, or they got this thing that you can rent a boo. So they got this thing going on in Canada where that you can rent a person, you know what I mean, for their services. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They get paid on the hour. I don't know how much and nothing like that, but that's kind of crazy to me. Like that's
Hey,
like
man.
some
you know what though? That's
prostitution type shit. Though.
That's not surprising though, because you think about like a escort. Like people will pay escorts to just be company with them. It doesn't always include sex, but most of the time it does. But they'll pay them by the hour to, for company. So that the fact that you have a legitimate rent-a-boo program in Canada of all places doesn't surprise me.
It's true.
You need somebody to take to a wedding. You need
Yep.
somebody to
Uh-huh.
to go to the family dinner with them people you don't want to be with.
Fix something in the house for you, like,
Fix something in the house.
Like you can
watch
use them
TV
whatever you
shit.
want them for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I guess that's the next thing.
I wonder how much they charge.
They gotta be taxing out the ass because that is just crazy to me. Like, dang,
I'm gonna look that up.
yeah, I got to do some more research, but that shit was wild. I couldn't believe that. That's an actual
Like who-
thing. They got
like-
an agency and everything. Like,
Oh, they got a. Oh yeah, no, it's legitimate. They got.
yeah,
a
it's
whole-
legit. Yeah,
Okay, because I was about to ask who handles the W-2s for that, but I guess the agency would.
I'm not
You
sure.
wouldn't
I
have
gotta
to do
get
that
more
yourself.
detail about that, but
Okay. You learn something new every day.
True that.
We got professional cuddlers and rent-a-boo. Oh, did it say where in Canada they do it? That seems like a Toronto thing.
Probably so. I'm not sure where at, but that would just mind-boggling to me that you can just rent a husband for whatever, how long you want to rent him for, like he or she.
Like, I wonder if they have like packages.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like with like backstories and things, you know, so you can tell because imagine you're single, right? Right, you go into family stuff, you single, and then all of a sudden you pop up with somebody, and then 6 months later that person's gone. Like, you need to have a story
Right.
around that. So I'm wondering, like, if they have packages that include like backstory with it. I'm diving too deep in the rabbit hole.
No, we got check. We got
This
two.
has sparked my curiosity.
That would just, it was crazy to me. I thought he was joking, but he was real serious, and he got down to detail. Like, they got a real agency. You know what I mean? Like, if you need a date to whatever, to a movie theater or to a dinner or whatever, you rent him by the hour, pay him by the hour, whatever. So they probably do got like a package plan. You know what I'm saying?
Sure
Warranty or some crazy shit
Right.
with the person.
Just in case something goes
If
wrong.
he goes wrong, I want my buddy back. He didn't do this. He ain't licking right or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
He didn't
crazy.
fulfill his rent-a-boo obligations according to the contract.
Yeah. But yeah, Q, what's going on, man? Here we are.
Not much, man.
We back.
I'm just letting y'all talk to
Okay.
it. See what y'all got on mind right now, and how'd y'all week go?
Man. It's been a busy week this week, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people closing on houses and stuff like that. So a lot of paperwork was brought to us this week, like over 1,000 packages. You know what I'm saying? Like a day or so. I mean,
At your job?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
at my job and everything, but we made it through, got it done. It shipped out on time, so.
Cool.
What about you? Q, what's up?
My week, man, I had a wedding last weekend I went to attend. Shout out to my cousin. It was a beautiful wedding.
Nice.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they had the black and red. Definitely want to put the congratulations. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, it was a nice wedding. It's crazy because like you run into your hometown people that you grew up with. It's like, wow, people have changed so much over the years. Like I even recognized dude at the table, at the reception table. I'm like, man, he used to live down the street from me. He was like, yeah, man. He said, I recognize you over there. I was like, okay, but I don't recognize you, bro. Like, I had to like just do a double take. We reminisced a little bit, talked about the good times, stuff like that. But yeah, it was definitely an enjoyable event. I was with my family, my cousins. It was good seeing them. We got some jokes in and stuff like that. Yeah, man, it was nice. Very nice. And it's crazy because it's like when you go to a wedding, it's like you start developing these ideas of a wedding. You be like, dang, man, my wedding should be like this, but I can do this different, or I could make some changes to this. But sometimes just going to the JP can just do the job.
Did you find yourself doing that?
What?
Sitting at the wedding, starting to have.
Yeah, I did actually. I actually did. So I started getting like a picture in my head, like, oh, this could be me. My groomsmen dress fly. Going out in the aisle.
Cutting the cake,
Cutting the cake. Yeah, getting the dancing.
jumping the broom.
Right.
It could be you.
So we never know. Yeah. But yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man. How about y'all? In my week, I had a sick son, so took care of him. He got a little cold, but it's all good. Passed it on to everybody else.
Hope your son get a fast recovery.
Yeah,
The little,
he should. He
little
should.
cold bug out here.
He got everybody else sick, and he'll probably be better by the weekend. We'll still be up here coughing and sneezing. So Yeah, it's all good, but everything was good, man.
That's good. That's good.
So how about y'all? How about you, Wayne?
Week was cool, man. I got 4-day work weeks from here. I'm gonna try to at least 4-day work weeks from here on out to the end of the year. I don't go anywhere, so all that PTO is accumulated.
Right.
But yeah, man, work is what it is. We typically get busy around this time, so we're trying to take advantage. We haven't had a lot of work, so we're trying to take advantage of the downtime before it gets real crazy, which it always does before the end of the year. So outside of that, man, family reunion last week, so got to kick it with my family.
Okay.
Hung out with them, good people. It was, I guess, my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
So Aliquippa people.
Quit Town.
Yeah. So,
It was a big week for Quip, man. Quip actually beat Beaver Falls yesterday too, I think.
yeah.
And first high school game.
This is their first one?
I believe so. I think high school just started. Yeah.
I went to my cousin's last week. It may have been his first one too. But yeah, man, no, family was good. It's always good to catch up and see people.
I
See
think
how
one
they're
podcast though, we got to talk about the events in Aliquippa. Though we got to talk about, man, like there's so many places. Main Street, the bars there, the playground, the beefs, Lemar versus Griffin Heights. Man, it's a lot. Valley Terrace. Man, we could talk about a lot of stores that kept opening and closing.
That's true.
Oh man,
That's
so
true.
it's a lot of stuff. We got one podcast. We just got to go down that road of Aliquippa,
Yeah,
reminisce a little bit.
Yeah, when's the last time you've been down there?
I was actually just down there. I was just down my
Down
so
there for the wedding.
I was down there for the wedding. So
Yeah, it was a busy week for Quip because I went to my 15-year-old class reunion. I graduated out of Aliquippa in 06. So that was that was an experience for me because I missed the last one, but I made it to this one, and it was good to see old faces, things like that. Good time. A lot of drinking. It was acting up. The food was okay. Shout out to Stevie's. People cater chicken from Stevie's, so
y'all had catered chicken from Stevie's?
we did.
Wow.
I had nothing to do with it. It was already there.
Was it pretty good?
It wasn't bad. Bad.
Okay.
It was cool. Whatever.
Stevie's is stepping up in the game. I didn't know they do catering. That's wild. Shout out to Stevie's.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool.
Shout out to them, man, because they've been around for a long ass time. Swear.
Definitely.
Long time.
Definitely. I had Planet 12 chicken in a minute.
Do they even exist?
I don't think they do.
Last time I remember, they got robbed one time. I remember, but it was like,
Yeah, I think Planet 12 Market to the new Lemar Market chicken type of shit. 'Cause they up
you
there.
know what, the Lemar chicken place up there got robbed. I do remember
yeah.
it got robbed. Yeah, so yeah.
Yep. So, Yep. Here we are. So today we're gonna talk about we all tell lies.
hmm
So
Who the biggest liar of the group?
Oh, I don't know.
that's a great question.
Right? You never know, man. You never know.
I have no idea.
I'm just fucking with y'all today. That's all. It's just
We
trying to
over here-
spice it up a little
We
bit.
over here sitting here thinking like, which one of these is a liar?
I don't know what.
Right.
Did you lie to me before? Q?
I might have.
Probably.
I probably lied.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I just feel like there are some lies, though, that you shouldn't tell some people, for real, because it's like, how this might go? It might end a friendship. It might,
Yeah.
make it disconnected between the individual so long.
Like what is something that you would lie about? That you like what's a lie that you would tell to prevent the possible ending of a friendship?
Like, I might be like, off top, I might be like, look, I tried to fuck your sister or something like that. And then you might be like, really? Like, yeah, I didn't want to tell you that, bro. Then you be like, damn, this nigga wild. Like, can't fuck with her, man. He a whole ass nigga. Like, I ain't dealing with her, man. I'm good. You might be ready to set and fight too. You might be like, shoot, man, look, you trying to fuck my sister and stuff like that, dude. You disrespectful. I'm gonna have her start walking around here with these tight clothes on every time you come over my crib, trying to smoke with me and stuff like that. No, I'm good, bro. I had to let you go. That could end some shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just,
that's true.
it's certain lies though. Like, it's just like that. I ain't saying that never happened to me. I just made that up. I'm just putting that out there. But stuff that you just got to keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
Or also, like, you know, even though, you know, you ain't with that person no more, but I fuck one of your exes. You understand? Like, I ain't saying me generally, but I'm saying like somebody that was like your right hand, your best friend, like, you know, like, cause you know, I ain't saying all dudes, all men are bad, you know what I'm saying, or like that, but you know, they be doing some snake shit out here.
right.
You understand? So
And it's
like,
better to be upfront. You know some shit like that too, because I mean, you've been in that situation before.
But I mean, like, if you know somebody would do some snake stuff, why would you be associated with them in the first place?
but that's the
Exactly. That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
very true.
That's
I mean, I feel like amongst, you should be able to tell the truth amongst friends. That's a part of what makes friendships. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, you need to be able to tell me. If you're doing something wrong, I feel like I should be able to come to you and be like, hey, this ain't right.
But see, that's where I kind of feel like there's how can I say it? Loyalty should be heavier in y'all. Well, it should be like the most weighted thing in y'all friendship or relationship, whatever. Because a good example would be between me and him right here, me and Jamar. I would tell him up front, yeah, I had that already. Just to let you know before you go ahead and engage into like a serious dating thing with this woman.
Right.
I had that. And he would be like, oh, okay. But I'm letting him know the truth up front. I ain't gonna let him know the truth down the road. So he'd be like, dang, man, you really fucked my girl. Like, you know, and they really serious and shit. Let's say they go bowling and stuff. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I recognize her. That's her right there. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, bro. She was, man, that had wicked, bro. Like, woo, man. This nigga gonna look at me some type of way. He gonna just drop the bowling ball in his hand like, ah, fuck. Like,
I mean,
you ain't nothing but a dog ass hoe. Get away from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather just be up front. But that also shows my respect and loyalty to my friends. Like, all right. And I want that shit in return.
That's what I mean.
You know, he should be like, all right, you know, yeah, Q, I used to talk to her, something like that. Or,
yeah, exactly. Especially
that's exactly what I'm saying. Though I'm speaking in general. You're speaking about talking to a female, but I'm saying in general, whether it's that or
anything,
or if you stink, hey, bro,
yeah, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
Here's some
Right.
deodorant.
right.
Yeah.
Like, as friends, we should be able to. That's what I would expect. Like,
Right.
you and I have had falling outs here and there.
I've had a lot of falling outs with niggas, but it's like,
But he and I have had falling outs, and it was just like, yo, man, this is what you did. It wasn't like,
right.
it wasn't cool. And I'm like, all right, well, this is what you did. It wasn't cool. And we were like, all right, fine, got that out the way. When we going to shoot pool next? It was just like we
Right.
expressed what was going on. We talked about it. We moved forward.
Right. Because
So-
I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it's like, to me, it's like, I'm going to tell you how I fucking feel. It ain't going to be like,
Because Quincy would be like, hey, man, I'll be honest with you.
yeah. Like, I've told somebody one time, like, literally, like, in the middle of, I'm going to put it out there, in the middle of sex, I told him, like, yo, you stink. Like, you really stink.
What the?
And I really had to be honest about it. Like, you bang. You need to go jump in that shower, clean yourself up, and we can either continue the session, or if you're going to keep going, that's it. I'm done. But by then, your dick already shrunk up, so it's like, hey, like, I ain't in the mood. And you bang, you just got that whiff. Once that whiff hits your nose, you done with it. So it's like, all right, I'm done.
You know what? Yeah,
We
like
said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she could be bad as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Ass, pretty ass face. You know what I mean? And then when you get in the inside, like, you like, what does that smell like? I don't expect this from you, like.
Smell like the drive through at Long John Silver's.
Like, damn, like, what, your pH balance fucked up? Like, what's going on? Like,
Not the drive-through at Long John.
Swear.
it just crazy, you know what I mean? But, for instance, like, it'd be wild, like, you know what I mean, that most attractive women, like, sometimes they be foul, bro.
Right.
And, like, what the hell? Like, you worry about your parents, but you don't worry about your insides? Like, what's going on? You need to take care of that. You know what I mean? You don't want to lie to her because, like, you know, the pussy good and the hair's fire and shit like that. But after the session done, you got, like, little
And every man and woman, before you step out the house, should smell yourself before you even go outside. That way you can know, like, all right, if I'm gonna go out here stinking, somebody's gonna say something about it. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody ain't gonna say something around you. They being fake, like you said. But you gonna run across a nigga like me, and I'm like, look, you bang, bruh. You smell like some damn old Doritos.
And he will hit you with the, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, like.
He going to hit you with that.
Oh,
and that's the listen, I'm telling you, that's the precursor. When Quincy go, hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. That's when you about to be real unfiltered and raw.
But that's
No pun intended.
But that's how I think everybody should be. Because I think if somebody was to tell me, like, Q, you banged today, you need to go take a shower. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
Somebody onions. You know, do something, bro. Like, I mean, I appreciate the honesty because that way I know, like, all right, I need to check my soul, get my soul clean. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Honesty is mostly important to me. From my friends and peers.
I agree with that. My approach is not as direct as yours.
It's more subliminal.
It's more subtle.
What do you mean?
It's more subtle. So like if we were out and your breath stank, I'd be like, hey, you want some gum?
That's the professional way of doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
like if me and the female are messing around, I'll find a different way to say what you say. I'll find a softer way to say it.
Softer way to say it, yeah.
So but I'll still say the same thing.
You won't.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, you stink, go get in the shower.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not finishing this until you know. But I'll find a more professional way to say it.
Right. It's like,
But the message is still the same.
yeah, like, it's like, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I mean? You want
Listen, everybody's approach, as we see, is different. Q's is just because that's the type of person that he is.
so that's his go-to when he about to tell you something.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And then he was gonna say that. Okay,
Yeah, no, that is.
I'm gonna take note of that. I'm gonna take note of that because he about to say some slide shit. You know what I mean? But it's probably true.
You know I be real though. That's the thing. Like I was
right.
saying, like all right. For example, we was at where did we go to? We went to Ant's crib, right?
Yeah.
And I was
yeah. We was at a friend crib.
we was at his crib, and Ant started playing R&B, right? So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, is he cool? And we listened to what was it Tank?
It was Tank. It was Tank
Tank. He's
music.
like, man, you gotta check this out. And I'm like, all right. I'm out there just puffing, we smoking and shit like that, passing it. And I'm up here like,
Wait, y'all smoking?
we listen to R&B, and this dude,
Bro, listen.
it was just a weird feeling. And afterwards, I asked him, I was like, "Is Ant okay?" Like, 'cause that was a moment that I just didn't like. It transpired the wrong way. I'm like, man, this is weird. Because you around your niggas, you want to look like you listen to Tupac, like jamming and shit like that, some turn up music. We listen to R&B music with three niggas. It was just the weirdest.
Here's the thing, though.
And we was listening to lyric by
man.
lyric. I think the lyrics was actually on the screen. So that made it even
Listen
worse.
to Spotify?
It wasn't. Was it
That's
Spotify?
what they do on Spotify.
No, it wasn't Spotify. It was like YouTube.
Or YouTube. Okay. So, but is that the type of music that he listens to?
Nothing's wrong
he
with that. It
listened
was
to-
just
No.
He listened to all types. He listened to all types, but it just that
But the fact that he chose that while y'all were there,
it just
right.
it just
like,
came on.
we
Doing
just
what y'all
came-
were doing.
Right. We was up there jamming, barbecue, eating food. You know, it was just like be here, for example, and we had just got done grilling. I'm like, all right, music playing. You know, we jamming, everybody drinking, having a good time. Then I just sit y'all down and be like, you know what? I want y'all to listen to this song. It means so much to me.
I was too high.
What would y'all reaction be?
I was too high to understand what was playing really, because I was eating, I was drunk, and then like Q was like, "Why we playing this soft ass music? It's nothing but niggas in here." Like, dog, listen, I don't know what's going on. He probably got something. He getting ready for something to come through or whatever, and he just had the playlist ready.
Setting the atmosphere.
Yeah, that's all. Cause we ain't gonna be there that long. We just getting some food, chopping it up, hit the blunt, and be out. So. For Q to point that out, like
that doesn't surprise me.
I do remember, you understand, but you know that do kill the vibe a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I don't see no females coming in. You understand? But
and we all full on the couch, just full from eating a whole bunch of food, just chilling.
I mean, ain't no wrong with it.
Some niggas might have been setting up shop. You know, all right, text her and tell her how much I miss her, stuff like that. But it was like. He stopped us. When you pause in the middle of an event, that means you want everybody's undivided attention. Yeah. So it was like, all right, I want y'all to really listen to this song. He had the lyrics up.
I see what you mean.
So I was just like, all right, it's deep. This is deep. But it's like,
go ahead.
It was an unsettling bond.
I understand.
It could have been. It could have been something he was going through.
I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, nah, man, this is weird. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, did he provide any explanation outside of I just want y'all to listen to the song?
He did tell us that it was a heartbreak because of a girl. You know.
Okay.
He did tell us like, this is the reason why. But it was like, nigga, you ain't divorced. Like you ain't went through some real serious shit.
Yo.
It was serious to him.
I think it was, but it was like. We just want to puff and pass right now. That's it. And get turned. Like, that's it, man. Have a good time. Because we just got off a work week.
We don't
want to listen to R&B.
He just needed.
He could have gave us the link. He could like, all right, y'all need to check this out.
He needed y'all to hear what was getting him through the heartbreak. That's what that sounds like to me.
Definitely. So, I mean, hey, man.
I don't know.
Listen.
Like, for me, like, I don't. Like I listen to rap, but I don't listen to it all the time. I listen to more R&B than anything.
Okay.
So I'll listen to anything from like her to like WizKid just dropped an album. I've been listening to that. Like I'll listen to all type of stuff. So if you come to my house, that's what you will hear.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with
that.
That's
cool.
But I understand what y'all are saying.
You already presenting that to the table.
But y'all are like vibing, listening to something. He was like, hey, I'm going through. I need y'all to listen to this.
Because
it was
like
completely against the vibe.
Right, it's like going from a nigga that listen to Pac every day to just like, look, I want to listen to Tank today, y'all. Like, so it was a weird transition. That's all, man.
Yeah, no, I got it.
But I do got a question. What y'all feel is who lie the most, women or men? Oh damn!
It gotta be.
You almost coughed up a lung.
It gotta be equal to me, but women lie better than us.
Yes.
Better,
yes.
Yes,
I agree with that.
They get away.
We are
with
horrible at lying.
We're horrible. Yeah,
I don't know who does it. I feel like because we are bad at it, we get caught.
Yeah.
So it looks like we do it the most.
Okay.
But I agree with Jay. I think it's equal, but women are better at it.
Way better
than we are, because we don't have time to keep up with the lies that we tell.
Right.
But women tend to be. They just do it better than we do.
So smooth, like they make you a hot ass plate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always said I don't think there'll never be like a woman with power is dangerous. And when I say that, it's just like they can manipulate so well. You know what I'm saying? A situation and I feel like women hold lies for longer than men, because at some point I feel like as men we crack.
Yeah.
Where women can be like mentally tough enough to be like, look, I ain't gonna tell this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell him nothing. I can hold on to a lie from childhood till I'm an adult, 40 years old or whatever, and nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? So and yeah, like you said, girls are just better at it, man. They really are. They're better at it. It's calculated better. You know what I'm saying?
Because we'll do it, and then we'll get caught up in it, and we'll get sloppy.
Exactly,
we get sloppy,
and the moment that we turn sloppy is the moment, and we don't think everything through.
Right.
We don't think the whole process through. So ultimately, there's there's something that we forgot to factor in,
Right. Right.
and you know,
And they all got a playbook. Like they got receipts for this shit. Like
right, and then
they
and
get the
it's
FBI. You
and
know what I'm
for,
saying?
and for some ladies, it's not only just them, but their friends who are covering for them.
Right. Exactly.
So it's easier to come up and fabricate something when there's three people thinking about it, as
Right.
opposed to just you trying to make. And then we making stuff up on the fly. Yeah,
Yeah, because us men,
Right.
we don't have our hey homie, yo. She coming to this party, yo. Keep an eye on her. Like don't act like you know her, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just see what she doing for me. Like we don't do that. We don't got time for that shit. But the girls and they friends, they'll look out. They'll look out for them and see what the fuck they man doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me. Like for instance, like, you know, women, you know what I mean, they so good, like it's like they were just made, you know what I mean, to get away with shit like this. Like they like detectives
Right.
pretty much. And you know, we always forget, like, oh, I told you that. I ain't tell you that. I told you that. She's like, here's the text message right here, like, but oh shit, I did told you that. Well, damn, you caught me. So that ain't what happened. You know what I'm saying? So
You'll be shocked, dude, because I think they actually did like a survey of how many lies a person tell in a day, and the number be astronomical. Was that the word? Astronomical. Astronomical.
Gotcha.
It would be huge
Yeah.
because it's just you don't know what comes out of your mouth sometimes. To be like, oh, damn, I told a lie, and boom, that's number one. Number two, it adds up through the whole day, and it's just shocking because like.
yeah. When you, I mean,
It could be a snowball effect, as you said earlier.
if you
Like,
think about it, yeah, that makes sense. Because just imagine, like, you come into work, somebody say, "Hey, how you doing?" How many times have you been like, "I'm cool," and you're not cool?
yeah,
I mean, technically,
you lied.
that's a lie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
they can tell you like I'm cool because I want you in my business. Or
Well, you know,
what I'm saying?
with that though, I think a part of it is that. I think a part of it is that. I think the other part is, people don't want to spill their. They don't want to.
Spill their tea.
They want to dump themselves on their emotions.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, emotions is a motherfucker.
Like
'cause,
imagine next time somebody asks you how you're doing, genuinely tell them how you're doing and see what they do. Some people just don't know what to do.
right,
They'll probably be the last
Like,
time
if
they'll
you-
ask you that too.
For some people, it might be.
right,
For like you go in and somebody say, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing horrible," and this is what's going on. Some people are just gonna be like, "Oh," because they're not expecting you to say that,
Right.
And they don't know what to do.
right. Absolutely.
You know, some people, hey, let me take you out to lunch. We can talk about it then. You know,
Yeah,
so it kind of all depends, but
Right.
yeah.
true.
So I guess we gotta get caught up on music. I think last part we didn't get a chance to talk about was the verses.
Oh.
You know, yeah, that verses was
Oh my
crazy.
gosh! Look,
The classic
very disappointed.
Dipset verse, the Locks.
That Jadakiss won single handedly.
Right.
Yeah, he won. He beat them all.
I told y'all.
Top 5 dead or alive.
I told y'all that the Locks would win.
Yeah, you did mention that. Right.
You good, man. You good at what you do because you predict the Bucks to win, stuff like that. You good.
Well, I knew the Locks would win because first of all, the Locks they still perform. They perform together. They still do shows together.
And they rehearse. You could tell.
They do stuff.
They know
together.
each other's lyrics.
right? Which
As
you
a
can
group,
only
that's-
do.
that's great.
You
That
can only
changed
do
everything.
if you perform together.
Right, yeah.
Dipset, they don't do much performing together.
They really don't. They always got their little constant beefs going on. You know,
Right.
Jimmy mad at Jules, Jules mad at Cam, Cam mad at Jones.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, I mean, it's nice to see them all together up there, though. Freaky Zeke, all of them, because that's like the classic Dipset. I mean, they must have been like, what, 40 Cal,
Hell Real,
Hell
J.R.
Row,
Ryder.
J.R. Ryder, right. So they was missing a few, but it was just nice seeing them up there. But
It was good.
Big win
but-
for the Locks.
But you
Big
know
win.
who the superior group was?
Who?
LOX. Like, They catalog is
Lyrically, yeah, they
serious.
tore them apart.
Absolutely.
he
Yeah.
like Kids freestyle, Two Shot You and all that.
Right.
Oh shit! I didn't know he had us in the tuck. You understand? Like,
Telling you,
he's
man.
top 5.
So we're gonna speed it up though. How y'all feel about the the Donda?
Dunda 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 dunda. What the
Right.
fuck was I watching? I was like, what is this?
I thought I was about to get possessed in a minute. I was like, what the hell is he?
Yeah, like I
That's
thought.
actually that's ironic coming from a Kanye album.
Right? Oh man, he was doing too much. They ain't slept inside of an arena.
Yeah, he was at
Producing
Mercedes-Benz
beats?
Stadium in Atlanta.
He tried to make his own jail cell.
Hey, man, he had a clock and a twin-size bed and whatever he needed
Really?
to make. Yeah.
Just like he inside the
They
Matrix.
said it was one of the most expensive pieces of real estate. It was like he was paying to be
Heard
there.
he made $12 million off that.
Yeah,
That promotion.
That's what I saw.
was. Yeah.
like
he made a lot. He made a lot of money. He was selling mad stuff. Like
Yeah, I heard he was-
merchandise. Yeezy.
He was selling food for like $30.
Bruh, like chicken fingers was like $40.
Right.
stadium prices right there. He was getting all his coin back.
But you saw that stadium was packed.
It was
That
sold
stadium
out.
was packed.
Sold out.
He's making money off merchandise. Like he made probably enough money off merch alone
Right.
to take care of the album. So whatever he gets now after, from
Right.
sales.
So what song did you like off of it? You said Off the Grid was pretty decent.
Off the grid with Fabio.
Okay.
That's my go-to.
I liked the song with The Weeknd and Lil Baby. That was pretty good.
That's like the one song I listen to.
And I liked the Jail one. That was what I think with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, that was pretty decent. Yeah.
that was decent.
Yeah.
And Remote Control's good. I like that. It was a good album, man. It's a lot of songs, man. A lot of damn songs.
Right.
Like-
Sometimes
There's
when
like
you get to
27 on there, wasn't it? Like 27
yeah,
tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
I don't know why these artists keep making that big of an album.
A double disc.
That's why I kind of like Nas's project with Hit Boy because he's just keeping the tracks short. He only do about like 12 songs or so. Beats
Classic.
is great. Lyrics is awesome. I mean, I think that he might even go back to another Grammy because he won a Grammy off the first King's Disease. This second one, he might win another one.
I won't be surprised.
So-
It was good. It was good artwork.
Definitely. It was definitely good.
So here we are.
So with CLB,
CLB. What you think? What you think,
I
Q?
thought it sounded the same.
me personally, I'm a Drake fan. I'm going to give it a top. I'm going to say 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because it's still not going to match up to Take Care. Nothing was the same.
Facts.
Or what was it? He had another album before that. Not that it was a compilation.
If you're reading this,
Yeah,
it's
if you're
too
reading this,
late.
it's too late. Yeah, so those albums still top tier of mine. But this one was 7 out of 10. The reason I give it 7 out of 10 is because I feel as though it was too many features. Where we wanted more Drake to be by himself because we know what the dude could do. He could still rap and sing, but it's like you putting all these features on there. It's like you're still trying to hang with the young guys a little bit.
Is that what y'all wanted? That's what y'all Drake fans was asking for?
I was more looking for him by himself because
An album with no features?
an album with no features. Yeah, of course. I did want to see that.
I mean, he can have a couple on there. You know what I mean? Like Nicki. You understand? Like the original. You know what I mean?
There are no female rappers on
Young
that,
Money.
though.
Yeah, it is. It's
Who?
It's 2 female singers on there.
No, there's no female rappers.
Oh,
Nicki,
rappers.
Nicki
Nicki
does
okay,
a spoken word piece.
Yeah.
Right.
I know Yebba's on there.
Yeah.
as a
Right. I
singer.
like the Yebba's interlude. That was pretty dope.
I don't even know who that was, but it sounded good.
So Yebba's name is Abby, which is Yebba backwards, which I didn't know.
Really? That's
Yeah.
what's up. Okay.
But Yebba was on. I heard her on PJ Morton's joint, one of
Right.
his songs, and then she did joint with Lucky Day. But yeah, I read an article about him not having any female rap artists on there.
It's a repeatable album. I ain't gonna lie about it. There's still some hits on there. I ain't gonna knock it. It's more repeatable than Donda to me. But 7 out of 10, man. I feel as Drake, though, like you said, he is starting to get to the point where, as he said in his lyrics, it's the golden age. It's no longer the Drake age. So they're like old rappers just trying to stay young. at
Stay
this point.
relevant.
Right.
Stay relevant.
Yeah, that's why
It's gonna do well.
I'm sure it'll do fine. To me, it was repetitive. It just sounded like more of the same Drake
Right.
to me. But so
But
it'll
that
be something I
production
listen
on
to.
it was pretty good too.
He let some hidden gems out though on his album, like Stephen Curry's wife and all that. I guess they used to mess. You know what I mean? Back then.
No, he was giving her a shout out.
Giving a shout out?
Yeah, just a shout out to Curry's wife because he was saying like, I want you to be like Aisha Curry, girl.
Okay.
Saying like, be like her.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
So when you heard that, who was Jay-Z referring to when he talking about I know where you live? I can send shooters to your doorstep. Like,
I don't know. It sounded like he was talking about either. It had to have been somebody with Rockefeller.
it gotta be Dame Dash to me. That's the
Right.
first thing that person I thought to my head. Like, I'm a billionaire. I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
hard to
mean?
determine where Jay coming from because he playing both sides of the fence. He be on Kanye's album, then he be on Drake's album. So
He
What's wrong with
delivered.
that?
He delivered too. by
I
the way.
mean, to play both sides is just like because you gotta remember Jay-Z and Kanye ain't all tight as they used to be, but it's kind of like they're paying for him to be on there, and they beefing each other. So Drake's still beefing with Ye. Granted, I think Drake want to sit here and make sure Ye don't got no friends at the end of the day, and that sound like what he's really attacking is his friendship with other people of the industry.
But I'm sure there's other people that are on both of their albums.
What do you mean as far as?
I'm sure there are other artists that are on both of their albums.
Oh yeah, but I just feel like Jay he on both sides of the fence right now.
yeah, like Lil Baby. No, Lil Baby wasn't on. Yeah,
Because whereas Drake was a competition though, especially on Watch the Throne, Drake's more of an affiliate of Jay-Z now. Because Watch the Throne was like nobody's going to reach this plateau. That was it, and Drake was like, all right, I'm gonna compete with y'all.
I'll be honest, man. I follow Tony Baker on Instagram. Tony Baker made reference to the Kanye and Drake beef, and he said it was like two declawed cats trying to fight.
Pretty
Saying
much,
it was soft. He was like, "Where's Pusha T at?"
right?
Because when Pusha T and Drake was going back and forth, at least from Pusha T's side, it was very, very personal,
Right.
and it was just more interesting. Like I really could care less about whatever beef that Drake and Kanye have.
No, y'all both millionaires. Well, billionaires.
Because let's be
and
honest,
millionaires.
I don't think that they would follow up on whatever they're talking about.
I think
It's
it's just
we just gonna say this to say this.
it's a
You know what I mean?
deteriorated friendship. That's all, and they just trying to pick the pieces back up. That's all. But what was your next topic, man? What you got?
So you showed me this clip about Trick Daddy, and he like getting this.
I told you about it. Yeah.
He
Trick
like
Daddy.
he like getting his rim shine. I'll just say that. So yeah, about that. How do you feel about men getting a salad toss?
Whatever floats
Is
your
it gay?
boat,
How you feel
or
about
find
it?
your lost remote.
I mean,
Did you ever experience it? Did you ever run across somebody that say, hey, let me try
nah,
something with
almost.
Mhm.
She tried to put a fast one on me. You understand? Like and I had to grab her head. I was like, hold on, what you doing? No, that's too low. Hold on. Now go back to the nuts. Go back to the nuts and the gooch. The gooch, what is it called?
Gooch.
Gooch. I'm sorry. Yeah, the
Gooch.
gooch. Thank you. The gooch. You know what I mean? Suck the dick. Like, what are you doing? No. Nah, I ain't on that type of time, lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not no type of time. But at all means, if you with that shit,
Right.
who am I to judge? It don't make you gay because you getting it from a woman.
No, absolutely.
But it's just I ain't on that level yet.
It's just crazy though how women be like some women really want their booty hole ate out, and it's crazy because it's like, why you say, oh my god?
Bruh, listen.
You sound distressed about
Nah,
that.
'cause-
Yeah,
nah,
like-
it's like it's
Someone try to
Sound
bring
like you
you
had
up
a-
over
sound like you
like
had a
that.
bad
You know what I'm
experience
saying?
with that.
Like,
nah, bruh. Listen,
they was
like,
really trying to push you to do it.
yeah, like they really.
Did you get peer pressure?
I ain't gonna say
Right.
peer pressure, but it was like an ultimatum. Like, you want to date me, you gotta eat ass. Like, huh? I don't know where your ass been. Like, and I plan to do that shit with my wife to do some new shit like that. Not you, just a regular girl. Like,
She set an ultimatum like that.
It's-
Oh, fuck.
it seemed like that. It's like these women nowadays. Like, you're a little kid. You don't eat ass.
It was an
Like,
expectation.
oh.
Like, if you're gonna date me, this is something that.
Yeah, this,
Yeah, like-
this is what I like and stuff like that. And grown men eat ass. I like.
No, we don't.
I guess I ain't a grown man. Then I mean, fuck. Be gone. Go to the next
Listen,
joint.
my taxes would say otherwise. Grown people pay taxes,
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what, man? You know, if that's what you enjoy, then that's what you enjoy. I don't particularly enjoy it. I've never done it. Don't want to do it. I have no desire for it.
Right.
Right.
But you know, I don't knock anybody that does it. That's what you do. That's what you do, and however that feels good to you, whatever floats your boat.
Right.
You know, but
What about you, Q? You quiet over there?
I mean,
You
I'm
been
listening to y'all.
you been a victim?
What
Not
the
a
hell
victim.
is a victim?
not a no.
Nah, I
You
ain't
ain't
been
a
a
victim?
victim.
Okay.
I've had
you're-
run
no,
across experiences of,
Okay.
of just women wanting to try new stuff, but ain't nothing wrong with it. There's some freaks out there that like to try new shit.
So you would do that with your lady?
That's a little too personal, bro.
No,
like,
I'm
to
saying-
be on a pod. Like,
No, I'm saying in general, like
And hypothetically speaking,
yeah, hypothetically.
is that something that you would
Yeah.
do with somebody that you cared about?
Yeah. Your
I
significant
mean,
other.
that's the experience we gonna. If we try, we try. But that's based off our experience. You know, if we that level of comfortability of doing stuff like that outside the box. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think that's what that is. If you and your person,
we might not be down to do it at all.
right? If you and
Yeah.
your significant other are comfortable with each other to do that, then that's a part of discovering more about your sexuality.
Right.
No, but how you go to that? Like, how you get in the mood to do that? Like, you understand? Like,
No,
and,
that's a good question. I don't
I don't know, man.
like, what's the starter kit for it? Like, what's step one? Like, you know what I'm
like,
saying?
do you work your way up to that? Do you just go at that first, or
And what's the time frame? Like, is it 6 months, a year? Like, 3 dates? Like, what's the?
what's the time
Right.
frame before you actually start doing it?
Yeah, before she asks you. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, some shit after you off the rip. Like, before you take them to get something to eat.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. So, I feel like at whatever point that you and this person feel like you're going to have sex with one another, that's probably when you would talk about it,
Right.
because you're about to engage in this activity together. And if that's whatever it is that you like, you know, if you like getting ahead of somebody, you're gonna ask them
Right. Exactly.
prior to, like, is this something that you do?
I mean, I'm sure like it's
So
it's
you would,
not gonna
you
be.
would ask at that point, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that would be like a hard approach for any person to be like, you know,
Right,
I
right.
want my ass ate today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
listen,
so crazy.
imagine,
shit, like-
imagine sitting at dinner and dude just be like, "I'm gonna be honest with you."
like, this girl
is that
tried
word
this on
again?
me. You want to? Yeah.
Is that word again? I'm gonna be honest.
To be honest with you, like, yeah, I want.
But
This
no,
one
but-
shorty
right.
did this. Can you think you can do it? You got
Right,
a long,
that's what,
time,
that's
long
what
time
I'm
for
saying.
me.
You out there at dinner and it's just boom. Somebody just say, "Hey, do you do this?" It's gonna be like,
And then they go
Check,
by,
please. Like,
and then they go by your beard. Like, oh, I tell you, eat ass. Look how big your beard is. Like, huh,
has someone said
you
that
wait
to
a
you?
minute.
bruh.
I've listen
I had
You gotta have an
For-
ugly ass beard to be eating ass. Like,
for as thick as this is. I've never had anybody say that.
bruh. These women are shot out these days, man. Listen,
eating ass, you're gonna have Benny the Butcher sideburns and shit. Like, come on, man.
you
You
gonna
gonna
have
have patches.
Yeah, that's why I said patches. Like, your beard is rough.
what?
bro.
You gonna have the Benny Siegel look? Huh?
Possibly.
You got the bees? Okay.
Or face turn out like Trick Daddy.
Oh my,
That's not from me.
Well, it's not from eating ass.
But I got what you saying.
Shout out to Trick Daddy.
Yeah,
that's
he has
not-
lupus. You know, and a lot of people do have it. So you know,
That's just not something I would do, though. I have no desire
So,
to do that.
so on your wedding
sorry
date,
for the bad comments about Trick.
so on your wedding date, she like, I want you to do something different for me. She was like, you be like, what? Name it. I want you to eat my ass tonight on our honeymoon. How would you? What you gonna say?
Your imagination be running wild.
I mean,
No.
So is that
You want to do something different? You can catch it out on his balcony.
okay?
You can catch it out
Right.
on his porch seat, whatever. In
Yeah.
the shower. No, I'm not doing that.
See, I'm old school. I'm gonna stick what I know, pussy, and you know what I mean. That's
Don't
it.
act like no wild shit never happened to you, nigga. Let's not start.
What you mean?
You had wild shit happen to you. I've had wild shit happen to me too.
Now we come to the ass.
It's some tricks out there. That's all I'm gonna say. They
Now-
like to try
There are some people that like to do
wild shit.
wild things.
Yeah, they really do.
Well, I
Ain't
guess
nothing
I guess
wrong
I
with
haven't met that person yet. I mean, I fucked a chick in the ass before, and I wasn't really a big fan of that. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back to that again.
Like, true story. This is one of my true stories. I talked to a chick one time. She liked to keep a vibrator that she keep pretty much in her pussy and turn it on when she feel like in the mood. True story. She keep a vibrator in her pussy, hit the button, vibrates. She said that gets her going.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you know, I thought it was wild just hearing that from her. I'm like, she really a freak.
Do you
Like,
think
she,
that was wild, or do you think it was wild because it was the person?
No, it was wild.
I would say the person. The person is so
That's no
okay.
different than vibrating panties. So
right, but it was like but that's what I'm saying. Like, you always hear a new experience, new shit from people, because it's like you never know. People like to try fetishes that you never experienced before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
makes-
Like, and she said that too. Like, if we was ever date, would you feel some type of way me keeping a vibrator? I'm like, shit, it might be great to me. I don't know. I was like, I never experienced it, but just coming from my background, like he said, if you go from like normal, some people take it to the extreme. So then they like to try extreme shit. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it at all. So
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
as long as whatever gets you going, because you know that best about yourself.
right,
Yeah.
You just have to communicate that with whomever it is that you
Right.
are engaging with.
exactly. It's levels to this shit.
That's the whole.
It
That's
really
the
is.
main thing is you got to communicate that.
Right. And nothing wrong with trying something new. That's why I was said, like, sometimes you just got to step outside your box. Not too outside the box, but just outside when dating a female.
I got you.
She might want to try some new shit.
I got
or you never know.
I got you. You got to keep it spiced up in
Yeah,
the relationship. You don't want to be boring, a doll type shit.
Who want to stick the missionary the rest of their life?
Hey man,
That shit is boring.
Hey, don't knock the missionary position.
I ain't knocking it, but you want to do that every time? Every time.
Yeah,
All the
That's how I wanna get started.
That position and every variation that comes with it. If I had to, absolutely.
And you say variation, I mean like twist, turn. Oh, okay. Well, you can switch it up.
There's variations to it. It's still missionary.
Or make her change the outfit every time you do mission. You know what I'm saying?
You can change outfits. You can use
Dress up.
pillows to elevate hips.
Or crazy sex talk. It could be
That too. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
I'm talking about strictly position.
Right.
So you use pillows underneath hips, varying, so you can hit different points. Yeah. There's.
so you have good leverage. You know what I mean? Like
You want to hit somebody. If you want to hit her spot, there's
Right.
different things that you can do, different approaches. That I don't think people do because I don't think they know about it.
Right.
And you just got. That's why you just gotta explore, read up on stuff.
Right.
Some people watch stuff, but it's not a bad position. I think it gets a bad rap.
What, missionary?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe because it's just
Because when people just think about missionary as a standard, just female on the bottom, dude on the top, like, but when you start looking at just the different variations of the position,
I'm just listening, like where your brain was gonna go at, because I want to hear these variations.
And you got
like I was like deep diving, like, okay, what
so
variation?
like, So I mean, you
Like
can
you wrote a list.
No, I didn't write a list.
Okay.
No, but you can have a pillow and put it under her hips so her pelvis sits up, so you have better access to her. So you can hit at a penetrate at a better angle.
Okay.
I got you.
So you can do that. You can. They can sort of twist their lower half like to the side, so it's almost like you're coming from behind, but you're still sort of in that missionary position.
Yeah, I see this, man. You got like a manual in your mind.
You're creative.
Creative, yeah.
Right. You can
You got some art.
legs over shoulders,
You got
legs wide apart. There's things you can do.
Right. Yeah.
I know this. I know this because I've done this, and
Okay, talk your shit,
it
Wayne.
requires me to be flexible about the hips.
Okay.
Do it.
It's all about the hips.
It's all about all about the hips.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
If you're in that position and you're doing that, you got to be flexible in the hips. Like so, but there's other. It's not as boring I think as people make it seem.
Okay. All right.
So
some make it boring, some make it exciting.
Yeah,
there are some people that are just like they stick strictly to that.
You know what I mean? Put the
main
legs
missionary.
over her head,
Right.
like a pretzel. You know what I mean? Hey,
Put them close together.
flexy.
Right.
Shout out to the girl, you know what I mean? What, 09, I used to call her Mix Flexi because, man, when
She was
she,
flexible.
bruh,
You gotta hold on to those flexible ones.
Pretzel.
Man, for real. They do some tricks, boy.
she was one that got away.
Splits and somersaults all over the place.
All
Crazy.
I can do is dream. Damn.
All right, what's our next topic,
That's
bro?
it, man. That's all you can do. Is dream a little dream.
What we gotta talk about next one?
Hot takes.
Oh, okay.
So hot take. My was, hey man, them Jordan 6s came out. I surrendered. I ordered off the Gold app.
That's what's up.
There was no other way of getting them.
They dope, man. I ain't gonna
so,
lie.
yeah.
I really might think about getting them myself too.
Yeah,
they are
they
dope.
clean.
They clean. Yeah, they nice.
What's up with you, Wayne?
Hey, man,
What's your hot take for the day?
I don't even think I have one. But on the Jordan tip, I'm still looking for ones. So
I do got a hot take. How do y'all feel when you get like a cheap bill in the mail?
what?
Like you get like a cheap gas bill in the mail. Let's say your gas bill come in the mail. It's like
$5?
it's like no, it could be $5. It could be like $10, $15. Like
And
damn.
it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. Like God,
I'd be
damn,
happy.
don't you be happy as
I'd
hell?
be happy.
Don't
man.
you get people like you tell people like yo,
Bro,
like,
I go out and get something to eat.
yeah, you be like yo, my gas bill is $15 today.
Yeah, that's how I feel about
I
my.
like making people jealous about it.
That's how I feel about my electric bill in the wintertime.
For real.
Because my electric bill would be like $20.
Oh, see, I'm mad at you.
How?
See, I'm gonna be see
How?
I'm hating on them.
I don't even know, but it'd be like $20-$25.
My gas bill be $15 in the winter. I mean, in summertime.
See,
Could it be too hot to cook and use it, you know what I mean?
I'm cool, but it don't be that high.
But you
but
Like,
when you get that, when you see that, and it's well below what you thought it was,
so
bro, I'll be ecstatic.
and you ain't on no assistance program, no
Nothing, that's
nothing like that. Yo, you understand? It'd be like a joy. Like you be like, yo,
It's like a sense of
you
accomplishment.
see this shit? Like,
Like, I don't know what I did this month,
Good
but it
job.
was right.
right?
and see,
It was right.
and that's the
And
part
I'ma
right
do it
there.
again.
That's the part you try to remember what you did, so you have that same amount.
I guess what you
next
didn't
month.
do. Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
yeah.
But it don't. You know what I mean, 9 out of 10 might not be like that
I
again.
be saying, thank you, Jesus. I really do. I be like,
Bruh,
look at this.
I think as an adult,
I just want to save it like it's like a
Put it on
award.
the-
Like, yeah,
put it on the refrigerator.
Like, see this? You see this for this month? For that month? Then when you get a hot bill, like, bitch, I had a $15 gas bill. What the fuck you doing with my light bill?
my bill was $15 2 months ago. What's happened?
And then they call you like, oh, there was an error on your bill.
Like, who my supplier?
No, there wasn't.
Like,
There was an error bill, so we're gonna double your bill next month.
like, motherfucker, you better take notes of this call. I ain't playing.
Hey, man, that's how my insurance. Actually, that just happened to me. I got
Bro.
my insurance bill.
Uh-huh.
I switched insurances, so my insurance was cheap.
Car insurance.
Yeah, car and renter's insurance. I switched,
Ooh,
and it was already cheap. And then I got the bill in the mail, so I went online to pay it, and it was like $16 cheaper. So I was like, "Oh, this is took that extra $15 and got something to eat.
Man, people don't understand, man. And that's just part of being the adult. Where we at in our time.
That's what joy looks like as an adult.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I always tell people, like, there's certain stuff as an adult you see, like, even like seeing like certain things being cooked on TikTok. I'd be like, that brings joy to me. Or just knowing new ideas to do around the house. You'd be like, yo, I didn't know I could do that shit. Like,
Yeah,
it put a smile on my heart.
you
Man,
need
for real.
something-
I ain't gonna lie.
if you bored, you want to find something to do, get on TikTok. That motherfucker's creative. Like that.
Bruh, listen, I was watching a TikTok and somebody made some salmon nuggets. Like they got a nice piece of salmon, they cut it up into like cubes,
In the air
seasoned
fryer.
it, fried it up.
Okay.
I was happy. And I went and I got salmon in my freezer.
All right. I was
So,
just letting you guys know we got 7 minutes left.
Cool. So I went, I got salmon. I'm about to go home and make that and try it. But I was happy because I'm like, I can't wait to try this. This looks fire.
Right. No, man.
That's what
shit.
joy looks like for me now, man.
It do. And I'd be trying to tell people, like, yo, like, it don't be all that young shit. Like, it just be like, it could be like learning how to clean out my fridge, like a part of my fridge I ain't getting to or something like that. Or just my freezer, how to like do this to make the ice, like better or something like that.
Right.
That brings joy to me.
One of the best feelings in the world is laying down on clean sheets in a clean house.
Yes.
Definitely.
When the house is clean, the
We
sheets
getting old.
clean.
That's just what it is.
I don't even care, bro. It still feels good to me.
It's just,
As you get older, like
you get older, you start appreciating stuff more.
Yeah,
That's all.
and
Yeah, that's
and-
what it is.
and the small things that it matter to you. Like
So, how about some sports, man? We're gonna deep dive in there a little bit. Talk about this football season coming up.
it's fucked up what they did to Cam, man. That's all I gotta say about that.
That nigga was gonna get cut regardless.
But
I don't think he was going to be there a long time.
but listen,
Yeah,
do you think because he wasn't vaccinated and Mac
Mac Jones
was
is a better quarterback.
okay?
He's more energetic. He has, he's young. He's accurate.
Okay.
Why not get this boy a shot? The NFL's getting old. And you got some of these players now, they've been around for so long. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick. It was Ryan Fitzpatrick, right? Mm-hmm. This nigga's still throwing the ball. Like,
him and Frank.
he won't retire, nigga. Like, he won't.
Him and Frank
Do we
Gore.
need to
him and
retire?
Frank Gore.
Yes.
Him and Frank Gore came in the league together, and they still play.
Yes, nigga.
Frank Gore
old as hell.
Frank Gore doesn't have a team, but he's still an active player. He didn't retire yet.
Adrian Peterson, old.
Who you play for?
I think he played for what, Washington, right?
Oh shit!
I thought he's like backup in
That's how I
Washington.
know he's old. Like
I think so.
he's not even really active like that. He's a backup.
And
or
most of them
something.
are not active, but Ryan Fitzpatrick still becomes a starter. Like, he still puts the work in. Like, he puts young dudes to shame. Like, real shit. But it's just like, this nigga been around for ages. He's a dinosaur now.
He is. He's old. So
He's
Ben.
old. Ben is old.
Yeah, about to say that.
Your
like,
quarterback is old. Tom Brady need to retire.
He don't look like he gonna stop.
Yeah, he might be
don't-
60 years
he
old
don't
still
play
throwing
old
the ball.
though. He don't play old.
I'm trying to
He's
be
old,
close to
but
some
he don't
old
play
people,
old.
man. It's-
The system doesn't play old. The system is set up for him
Okay.
not to get hit.
Okay.
And I kind of feels Cam is old. Cam is old now. Cam been around for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
I still believe if that when you remember when they played the Steelers and they got blown out, Carolina did.
Yeah,
Remember when T.J. Watt hit him in the shoulder?
I remember that.
He ain't been right since then.
Yeah, right.
Because he was on pace. He was doing real good coming into that game. And he got hit throwing that ball by TJ. He ain't been right since.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's the crazy part for me.
It is, man. So who y'all think who's gonna do well this season? Who y'all got?
My squad, of
I know
course.
you gonna say Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, of course. We gonna, run the back.
I'm anxious to see how the Chiefs do this year. I mean, granted, I'm a Steelers fan. I still want us black and gold all the way. I still want us to get to the playoffs, do our thing. But I still want to see how the Chiefs do this year. Because the Chiefs did do a lot of quiet trading or dropping of players. They made a lot of arrangements, put it like that, I feel as though. So I still want to see how they do. And I feel like the AFC West is more tougher now.
Really.
In my opinion,
Who's-
I could be wrong because I feel like you still got the Raiders. I believe the Chargers on the upcoming. So with those two, they still battling for that top spot in the West.
Yeah,
And the Broncos, I think I ain't even put it past the Broncos. I think the Broncos might do their thing this year because I think the Broncos they bulked up their defense, they bulked up their running game.
I think if Denver does anything, it'll be because of their defense. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I don't believe in Teddy Bridgewater because he's their starter.
He's old.
Yes, but I think the Chiefs will do well. I think Tampa Bay will go back to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Of course, I want to see what the Steelers do. I'm actually very interested in the Browns.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They
Because they have
their defense gonna be
on paper they're very good, but I'm interested to see.
their defense gonna be something to
I'm
reckon
interested to
with.
see if they can follow up their season with another good season.
And they might have that Odell Beckham curse. I don't know because I mean it seemed like they did better without him.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
absolutely did better without him.
Yeah.
Baker played a lot better with no
That's
OBJ
weird.
on the field, which is crazy
Right.
because it's OBJ. Like
He want the damn ball like every given snap. Like
Anybody in fantasy in here? Anybody join fantasy this year? I did. Me and him, we got
yeah,
it this year.
I'm
Yeah, we can see how it go this year. Crazy.
I don't expect to win, but I'm just doing it for the fun.
Hey, bro, you never know, man.
If I win, cool.
First time I did fantasy, I ended up winning. I don't know how, but I did.
But I've been having bad luck. I can't even look at my roster right now. Like they did an auto pick on me and shit, and now I gotta fix and dib and dab and look and see what the fuck I don't want. You know?
And I just copped that Madden, and it's crazy because I'm like, when I'm updating the roster now, it's like,
You got that Madden 22?
yeah, I just got it.
You
And
like it?
It's too fast. Like it's a faster game now. Like when you catch a pick, you can just hit triangle, catch a pick, and be like touchdown.
Hey, man, there's
And
a
it's
lot
just
of
crazy,
there's
like-
a lot of people that do not like it.
Yes.
Yeah,
They got a .2
lot of bad
user
reviews.
score.
A lot of bad
That's
reviews.
crazy.
A
Right
lot of
now.
bad reviews about it.
Yeah,
When when he was playing his cousin,
make it quick. We about to wrap it up.
like yesterday, he was throwing the ball like across the sideline, and he kept getting an eye.
Yeah, so he would run across the sideline, bro, all the time when I'm playing Madden, and sidearm it, like just cross body, and I'm like, that's a bound pick, because you're just throwing it in the
You
middle.
throwing out routes?
No, like he's running with Lamar Jackson, right?
Yeah.
So you know how Lamar just gets chased out the pocket.
Yeah.
He'll run all the way to the other side, opposite side of the
Oh,
sideline.
and throw it across the field.
Yeah,
First of all, in football, that's a whole no-no. You don't do that. So why would you do that here?
I don't know, man. I was like, you ain't Mike Vick. Mike Vick didn't even do that.
I'd
Like,
have been like, this ain't real, right?
yeah, like.
It's a video game. The professionals don't even do
So
that.
I'll do is QB spy him, and he feels some type of way because the QB spy always watches him. So he'll stop and just throw it across in the middle, pick six, boom, just like that. Now he got in my ass last night though. He must have switched it up because he started using the Ravens run game, which is kind of like better on.
Which is still Lamar Jackson.
No, they still do well with their running back.
Okay.
It was a Dobbs, right?
Dobbins, who's
Dobbs.
injured, by the way. Towards ACL.
Oh,
They're signing Le'Veon Bell.
shoot. Well, there you
That'll
go.
be fun.
That'd be fun.
Is he old?
Yes.
Yeah, he's old too. Yeah. All we saying, man, the NFL need to let these young bucks give a chance. But how y'all feel about what's his name being in the NBA right now too? You don't think he need to retire, Derrick Rose? He still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think-
He's
As
decent.
a- as
He's
a-
You
still
think he need to
decent.
come to the Lakers too? Join-
No.
I mean, he might as well.
They don't need-
That's it.
They don't need nobody else, man.
What?
You know
Why,
what?
man?
Here's
We
the
signing
thing.
everybody.
Here's
No
the thing.
room.
We gonna sign you next.
For the purpose of a ring, absolutely.
There's no room. What else they go? What are they doing? It's the Nets and Lakers. They taking turns
That's
getting
what
good picks.
I told Q earlier. I was like, I love it because some third team's gonna come out the blue and beat both of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Milwaukee will win again.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
like you said earlier, though, the Suns is gonna be our problem. They're gonna
Right.
be a pest to the Lakers. But yeah, man, we had a great pod.
Yeah, it was good.
Definitely, man.
Well rested. It was good. It was good. Yo, good topic.
Came off the rip with some good
Yeah, it's
stuff.
the first time we've been back here in a while.
Yeah,
It was like a month, yeah, something like
So yeah, we gotta definitely
that.
get
I enjoyed y'all.
back in the loop. All right, man. Anybody got any closing? Anybody closing it out this time?
Hey man, listen, Jay. Just to be honest with you, it's been a great day. And I hope you gentlemen have a great day.
Yeah, and go to Red Fest. You know what I mean? It's going on this
Oh, is that
weekend.
this week?
Yeah, Labor Day weekend.
Oh, shoot. Said nothing but a word.
All right. All right, JQW, man. Deuces.